Hey guys, GT Dragon 9 here with a very much requested video of how to hack your Nintendo 3DS system. Now today I've been recommended to do this by a couple people, and also this is a 100 subscriber special since, it's a good bit of people. So, to start off with the tutorial, you're going to want to go to your settings, system settings. And you're going to want to make sure you're on 11.10.0 because that's the tutorial I'm going to show today. And we'll talk about this end part later, but make sure to write down what your system setting is and then your number and then U or whatever you have at the end. So then you're going to want to close out of the system and completely shut it down. Maybe, yeah. So, once your system is shut down, you're going to need screwdriver. Depends. If you have the new Nintendo 3DS XL, the SD card is actually in the back here. So if you have a new Nintendo 3DS XL, you're going to need a micro SD to SD converter. You're going to need smaller screwdriver and hope you don't break your system. No, I'm joking. But anyways, so once you get those unscrewed, there's little handles right on the side here. And I'm doing this one-handed because I forgot to bring a stand. So once you're in here, your system should look mostly like this. I just took the stylus out just so it's a little easier. So right here is your SD card slot. Right here is your battery. Don't touch that. If it falls out, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Just put it back in. Just make sure your DS isn't on. So what you're going to want to do is click in, and then it'll pop out. And then, of course, for people that own the original 3DS or any other 3DS system, they do just have a regular SD card slot on the side, so just pull that out. And all 3DS, new Nintendo 3DSs come with a 4 gig micro SD. So then once you got that, you're going to want to move over to your computer and then slide it in. Now then, your computer should read that as an SD card. Anyways, yep, we're recording. Sorry about that. So once you're at your, make sure you have 3ds.hack./ started. The link in the description. Basically, you want to get and just you can read this if you'd like. I'm just going to basics that you really need. So the 11.10 hacking system with Seed Miner. So if you have anything older, this actually has methods you can jump on and do yourself. So, oh yeah, I forgot to say that in your computer or on your 3DS, you're going to want to go to System Settings, Internet Settings, then Spot Pass, then Sending of System Information. Enable the Sending System Information option, exit, and then you guys can read that. I can I'll do that at the end. So yeah, well, let's get started with the seed miner method. So we have the SD card inside our computer now. Calculate. So while these tests are Sorry about that. I haven't done this in a while. So basically it's just checking if your DS download play works, which it should. If it then get your 3DS. So prep work. So insert code, which I already have. So this is what the inside of my card looks like. You can see all the movable.sed things. So insert your SD card into your computer. Go to the Nintendo 3DS folder, which is right here. So copy video. Basically just running a backup, so just take this. You take your Nintendo 3DS folder, you basically want to copy it to your desktop. And I'm gonna not do that because I don't need all that crap on here. But and then just backup so in case this goes wrong or something better, you well actually just highlight everything that's in your copy it into a folder on your desktop and then let it back up just in case something goes wrong. Anyways, let's continue. So there. So yeah, find your me profile and the friend code field. So you're gonna want to take out your SD card or micro SD card, depending on which 3DS you have, and without breaking it, put your SD card back in. The reason mine's plugged in is just so, you know, I'll unplug it just for right now because it has full battery. So put your SD card back in. Do not put the case back on if you're using the new Nintendo 3DS because we're going to be taking this right back out. Then that'll open up your 3DS. And then over here on my computer screen, I know I don't feel like editing this section. So you want to open up brute force movable. So what you want to do is put in your friend code and then the ISO, IDSO, okay. So a 32 character long name of the. Okay, so yeah, whenever we were back in the folder, here I'm messing up real bad on this. So basically, sorry to confuse you guys, I made a major mistake there. This is my first back and forth video, so it's not going to be perfect. I can get this out. Oh my god. Okay. So then you're going to want to put that. Sorry for the bad camera workmanship. I don't have a cameraman. So go pop back over here. Put in the SD card. And then once you got the SD card in, you're going to want to navigate your way. Right, open this up. You're going to navigate in 3DS. You're going to want to. I don't understand. Here, wait. Just copy that. Yes. Okay. So once you're on here, then put in your friend code. Then okay, I am. I don't know what it is. So just click and then just copy it. Copy the stuff. Go to paste in that code and then put in your friend code. Oh, random numbers. I forget what my friend code is right now. I'm not a capture and then yeah, friend. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I got my friend code. And okay. Go. So once you install, then you click download. Now this file that you just got is very important for hacking your 3DS. I want you guys to move it. I already have the file outside on there. Move it to your front page or whatever, to your desk. You got that done. Yep. Move the file from the site. Keep this file as you'll need it. We're going to go with Steel Hack for miner because this is what I used. So, what you're going to need is the free eShop Steel Diver, which is free, which is why I'm doing. You're going to need this movable dot set. You will Steel Hacks latest released a homebrew launcher. Payload for region version. So we leave, of course, links in the description. You click that and then download the stuff. So click that, download the boot.3ds Steel Hacks installer. That'll be a .zip file. And so if you have like something like WinZip or whatever this is, I don't know, I don't feel like figuring. Anyway, this will have all this. You'll have a 3DS. Oh yeah, whenever you download the Steel Hacks, or whenever you download Steel Diver Subwars, it has to be on version 1. So yeah. So you got a 3DS folder and stuff in here, so all you gotta do is take all this stuff, minus the README. Well, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Take all this stuff and then move it into the root of your SD card. And then that's your DS folder. And then click Other App Payload, choose your version of what you have. 11.10, I think. Oh my god, I already freaking forget. But yeah, put in the number of your 3DS in here, and then click Download Other App. Here. Then all these files are on your home screen here. So once you got all that done, So once you copy that over, you already have a folder. So, and then this 3dsx, copy the root, copy steelhacks folder, rar into the root, copy the other app payload to the steelhacks folder of your SD card and rename it to payload.bin. Needs to go to steelhacks folder and rename it payload.bin. So once you're done with that, exit out of everything except for the web page. Take out your SD card. And then what you're going to want to do is then insert your SD card right back in, once you have all those files in. Boot up your 3DS. I wish I had like a unhacked 3DS to do this on to show it. So once you're on here, download Steel Diver Sub Wars off of the Nintendo eShop. And once you got that down, like download it brand new. Signing in, great. So once you got that done, then you're going to want to launch the application. And once you do that, then you create a me and everything. You list the me that you want to use for that. And then exit Steel Diver Sub Wars, and then power off the 3DS once again. Or, accidentally press a button. So then, back on your computer here. Yeah, insert and then go to the Steel Miner Injector website. Choose profile, or choose file, sorry about that. Then go to desktop, and it should be right there. Just click on it, press open, and then click your region if you're from Europe, the US, and then click start, and then it'll give you this 000 set. So you got that, then you're going to open folder again. You've probably clicked 3DS enough times that it'll pop up on the side here. So once you your root, you're going to want to go to your Nintendo 3DS, your IDO, which is the string. This is your 32 character. Go to 0000400. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, so just click on that. This file right here, not the ones with the letter at the end, just this one. So if you're in Europe, 000D7E00. Japan, 00D7C. And then the US, it's then 30D. So I am in the US, so I would click if I can find it. Why is this like not? Why? What? why am I that? I don't know. That's big. But anyways, 000D7D. I don't have one for some reason. Make this point. Then here's where you're going to want to put your A character region and data on your SD. Oh god. Like this. Okay, I don't have steel. I don't have steel diver, so that's why I don't have that folder. I'm so dumb sometimes. So basically, go into that. Once you find on the once you see a file that looks exactly the same to this one, what you want to do is to click and then drag that, and then it'll say this file, and then make sure to click yes. So once you do that, yep, and then what you want to do is then launch Steel Diver Subwars. If the exploit was successful, your device will have loaded the homebrew launcher. And then you're going to want to power off your device. So you've a small explanation as to what you've just done. Basically, you're making a gateway into the launcher. I hope this is, yeah, this is recording. So you're gonna run frog tool now in order to switch Japanese run B9S tool. Gotta what you're gonna want to. A lot of this stuff is self-explanatory. What you want to do is then download all of these applications. You need a special application. You need Deluge. Need Deluge BitTorrent client, and then you're going to want to download that, which will allow you to open that file. And it'll take a little bit of finagling, but you'll be able to get it. So once you have all these items installed, you're then going to want to insert the SD card back into your computer. Copy the movable.sed file to the root. So the movable.sed file, you're going to want to go back all the way to the beginning here, and then copy this movable.sed in there. I already have one in there, so once you do that, you're basically all the things you downloaded to the root of your SD card, except for Frog Tool. frogtool.3dsx will go in your folder. And once you do that, you want to your SD card. And then insert it into your 3DS. Then what you'll want to do is, once you have the homebrew launcher as part of SteelMiner, you want to hop in there to the homebrew area. Then you're going to want to scroll down to Frog Tool, then click on it, and then you should see something like this. Okay, yeah. So up here, then we're going to click Inject Patch. I already have it. I already know that. So once you click that, then it will basically it'll basically start to inject the files. Basically just go through it's hard to explain. Yeah, so basically what it'll do is that it'll just take you to the Japanese version of Flipnote Studio. And I'm going to get up on here. Yeah, so it'll just do inject, patched, download, play. It'll automatically run and inject the Japanese version of Flipnote Studio to your download play. Once this operation is finished, read the screens and check if the process was successful. If it was successful, tap touch screen, then select boot patched DS download play. If it was successful, your device will have loaded the Japanese version of Flipnote. So you want to complete the initial setup process for the launched game until you reach the main menu. Using the touchscreen, the large left box with the SD icon. Once in the menu loads, select the face icon, then at the bottom right icon to continue. Select the frog icon at the bottom left. Select the second button with the top with the film roll. Third box. Basically just go through these instructions. Sorry I can't show you it. I don't have an unhacked 3DS, and I don't feel like reversing everything that I've done to it because that would be really hard. So once you do that, if it's successful, your device will have loaded B9S tool using the D-pad. So what that basically is if I shut off my 3DS here, so you want to, whenever you're loading up your 3DS, then you're going to want to hold the start button, not the select button, because I'm dumb. Why did I do that? Yeah, I know, load up God Mode 9 slash the B9S tool. You're going to go down to, oh wait, no, I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, never mind. That's Bootstrap 9. Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm probably going to cut that part out. I hope. So yeah, so just go through these instructions. They're relatively simple. So just exit that, and then configuring Luma. Boot your device while holding select to launch Luma config. Use the A button and D-pad, turn on the following, show N and or user strings in system settings. So basically, whenever you boot up like this, you'll get thrown into a menu that looks like this. So where it says show NAND or user string in system settings, make sure there's a little X in that check mark, and then press start to save and reboot. No, jeez. And yeah, your device should load the home menu after a short delay. If you get black screen lasting longer than 5 minutes, then there's a troubleshooting program. Okay, so required reading, yada yada. Read that. During this process, we'll also set up programs such as FBI, which will install CIA files, which are games and custom applications. This is custom themes, which is a Namion check backs up in our source files. Luma 3D, the God Mode 9, which is what I was on before. We'll do and cartridge functions, homebrew launcher, allow homebrew applications to have sound, and then this makes the timestamp life and stuff. So what you're going to want to do is turn off your device. So basically what you're going to do is click each of these files, or these things. And there is a QR code way of doing it, but just click the .cia file for that. Point, homebrew launcher, just this .cia for that as well. God Mode 9, that's also a CIA, I think. Yeah, it is. Or no, it's a .zip. Yeah, just get that .zip. So, device, and you got all that SD card into your computer. So you guys already have a folder named 3DS. So once you're then in there, you're going to want to make a folder called CIA, which is CIA and then an S. So once you have all this stuff downloaded, your CIAs will go into the CIA folder. And label as .3dsx will go into the 3D folder. So control no time offset will go then into okay. And then .3dsx will also go in, which is right here. CIA will go into the CIA folder, which I don't have. I did this, but yeah, all my CIAs are 3D folders. So yeah, make sure you guys make a CIA organized. So and then copy all your CIAs into there. Create a new folder named codes, which I don't have because it cleaned up my device at the end. So and then put the Luma folder on the card. Copy godmode9.firm from the .zip file to Luma page. Then go into payloads, and then you should have God mode. And then copy the GM9 folder into the root. I have done, but it's not here anymore for some reason. And then you look around. This is what it look like. So power it on. Update your device. Yeah, make sure it's up to date and everything. So when you're on your 3DS once again, you've taken out your SD card. Yeah, so wait, launch the download play. Wait until you see. Press down and select all of the to open the Rosalina menu. Select miscellaneous. Then select switch the home. Press B to continue. Press B to return to the Rosalina menu. Press B to exit the Rosalina menu. Press B to close download play. Launch download. It should load the homebrew launcher. File from the list when you're in your homebrew files. So what you want to do is to hop back to your homebrew launcher through download play, like I said before. Then what you're going to go down to is you should have a new application. The CRT no time offset. Yeah, thank you. So then you're going to want to press A to offset to 0. And press start, which will send you back to the homebrew launcher. And then now you can go down and then launch this FBI from the homebrew launcher. So once you're in here, you're going to want to navigate to SD card and then CIAs, but all my CIAs are in the 3DS folder, so they're in here. And then you want to click your like FBI, CIA. Wait. Yeah, we're gonna go into your CIA folder. And then once you're in your CIA folder, then click install and delete all CIAs option, then press A to confirm, and then press home, then close download play, then launch the DSP1 application. Once it is completed, press B to self-delete the app and return to the home menu. And then, yeah, so God Mode 9 will be launched by holding start. So then once you do that, you're going to create files to backup. You don't have to backup, but it is recommended. And basically this whole section right here explains backing up. Then yeah, just back up essential files, yada yada. Nothing too crazy. And once you do all that, you've basically, if you follow all those instructions with this video, I recommend looking at these on your own and just using the video if you need a little bit of a person to talk to, not just reading. So, but I suggest you look at this by yourself as well and read through all of this. I just went a little fast because this would take about 15 years to upload on YouTube, and I don't have that kind of time. But anyways, guys, that's been the video. That's how you hack your 3DS, and you should have successfully hacked it. You should have the homebrew launcher and everything. And you can go to places like Themeplaza.eu to get themes. I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Hey guys, just on like a personal note, sorry for the terrible audio quality. I was really rushing for this, and I was editing through, and I didn't realize how bad the audio for the computer parts were. So I'll probably upload a better version of this in about a week or so, because I will not be anywhere near my computer for that time being. But yeah, just as a notice, yes, I understand that the audio quality is very bad.